I didn't encounter anything new about my grandmother in the sense that I didn't like, "Oh my gosh, this diary of hers that no one has ever read before." It wasn't like that because I've gone through everything that I have. It's such a limited amount of, like, material. But I had a new insight about her that night, which was, like, I was hearing her voice in my head, and I realized, I was like, "Oh my gosh, does she have an Texas accent?" So my grandmother, who's been dead now for just over 2 years, I started to wonder, I'm like, "Is that an accent?" And the way she spoke, was that an accent? And I, like, had to it was this, like, very bizarre moment of me being like, "How did I never realize that?" Because she has this slowness to her speech patterns, and she has a pretty deep voice for being this tiny little woman, and it just occurred to me that maybe the way that she spoke was because she was from Texas. And so, anyway, that is what I am sharing because to me, there was this like really wild realization of like, oh my God, is it possible to become more intimate with a person without finding anything new out about them, but just because of the connections that we might make in terms of our understanding about them? And so I started to think about intimacy as this way of like, what is intimacy? I mean, I'm all over the place. I haven't even gone into the places that I thought I was going to talk about with these intimacy insights today.